Hey you guys, welcome back. Welcome to my channel. My name is Jessica Grissett. In case you are new here, my YouTube channel's name is now Lady Grissett. For all my subscribers that have been rocking out with me, if you notice my YouTube channel name went from Mommy Grissett to Lady Grissett, it's because I changed it. I felt like the Mommy Grissett made my channel sound like it was only based off of like mom content, and it isn't. So I wanted to change it to Lady Grissett because I feel like it suits me more and it fits me, and it sounds a lot more mature. So that's why I changed my YouTube channel, and I just want to put that out there just in case you guys noticed that. With that being said, I'm so excited to be showing you guys what all I have in store for pre-fall. I'm not really ready, you guys, to start decorating with like pumpkins. And if you want to, for like the month of August, start decorating for pumpkins, go on ahead, put up all the fall stuff. I love fall decor, but I'm just not ready because if you guys know, especially if you're a content creator, when you start decorating early, it's to inspire all your subscribers, everyone out there. But the person decorating, sometimes within a few weeks, you just kind of get bored of what you've already put out because it's been up for so long before the actual fall season has actually taken place. So with that being said, with it being August 1st, when you guys actually see this video, I wanted to start putting out what I call pre-fall decor, so into the summer decor. And I like to decorate with like apples and copper tones, just to also get the kids ready back to like that mindset of transitioning for back to schools, with apples being part of like the signature for school. Apple represents school, back to school. I figured why not decorate pre-fall this year with apple decor. I'm not just doing apple decor though. I'm also including like acorns, some mushrooms, sunflowers throughout my house. So you guys will see that as more videos come out, as I put more content out for you guys, because I will be showing you guys how I decorate my downstairs area, such as my living room, my dining room, and my kitchen. But today is a special day because I'm going to be decorating for the very first time my hutch for pre-fall. And my hutch is going to be decorated with just apple decor and like some baskets and all that good jazz. You guys will see what I'm working with in just a second. So I'm excited to show you guys how I go about decorating for pre-fall without having to throw in like all those pumpkins and those vibrant fall colors quite yet, because it's not quite yet the end of summer and it's not quite yet the beginning of fall. That's why I'm calling this my pre-fall content. And if you want to decorate with pumpkins, that's completely fine. Do whatever makes you happy. I love pumpkins. I love fall decor. I would leave it up all year round if it was up to me. But I don't want to start off with pumpkins quite yet. I wanted to just start off with more like just warm copper tones, some apple pieces, some mushrooms, because you know mushroom is the star of the year for this fall. Mushrooms is taking, runners up, first place. I'm loving this mushroom decor, and I never thought I would even be into it, but quite frankly, I'm loving it. Not only will I be incorporating mushrooms, I'm gonna have a little bit of acorns as well as sunflowers throughout my decor, as I show you every step of the way I'm decorating my downstairs area. With that being said, I'm so excited to show you guys how my hutch looks and how it's gonna turn out, because I'm just so ready for fall, you guys. You have no idea how ready I am for fall. You guys just have no idea. I am the fall queen. I own that title. I promise you I do. I love fall. I dream of fall. I wish I can just live in that season all year round. So I'm so excited because this just makes me feel like we're getting closer and closer to transitioning over to the fall season. But today's video is also special because it is in collaboration with my good friend Abby from the Abby and Steven channel. And if you guys have been rocking out with me for a while, then I'm sure you guys know who she is, because we have done several collaborations together, and I'm so excited to be doing this one with her because this is my first time decorating my hutch, as well as actually showing you guys my hutch on camera, and I'm so excited to show you all. But before I finish and jump into this video and show you guys all that I'm working with, I want to take a second and let Abby introduce herself.
Hey everyone, everyone, welcome. My name is Abby. I'm from Abby and Steven. On my channel, I do a lot of decor, lifestyle, and homemaking videos. If that is something that you would be interested in, I hope that you would come over to my channel after you're done watching Jessica's video and see what I have in store. I am super excited to be doing the collaboration with Jessica. So thank you again, Jessica, for letting me collaborate with you. This has been a work in progress for the both of us. And I know that we've been planning for this, so we're really happy and really excited just to be able to inspire you to get started for fall or to start planning for fall. Hopefully some of you guys are ready to start decorating because we are so ready. But thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. I will see you guys over here. Bye.
Thank you, Abby, for introducing yourself, and I cannot wait to see how your hutch turns out. I'm so excited to see how you decorate for pre-fall and for this upcoming fall. You're such an amazing decorator, and you always inspire me. So I'm so ready to see what you're working with. With that being said, let's get into this video. All right, you guys, so this is how my hutch is looking. Originally, my hutch was a very pale yellow tone color, and I sanded it down and I painted this black gloss, and then I changed out the floral knobs and I put these like brass copper tone, almost like a brass or copper tone knobs that I purchased from Hobby Lobby for $3 each. Actually, they end up being on sale, so I got them 40% off, and they have like a tree on there, if you guys can tell. I love the knobs. And then I took some of that antique gold and I just like smudged it, like rubbed it around the edges of the hutch to give it like that old rustic antique look. And this is how it came out. I never got to show you guys how the transformation came about. And I paid $40 for this hutch from somebody that lived like 10 minutes up the road. But anyways, here's everything that I'm going to be decorating my hutch with. I thrifted majority of all these items, including the books. I even thrifted this at Goodwill. These vintage plates, all the apple decor that you see here, the tea kettle and the cups, and this vase. And I think this is like a milk jug, I want to say is what they told me it was. But this is all thrifted. And then this is thrifted too, this little apple. And then I'm using some stuff I already have from last year from Hobby Lobby, like this green acorn, all this greenery I use over the summer and springtime. I wanted to incorporate a lot of greenery with some like terracotta, a little bit of like metal tones, that aluminum tone look I was going for. I got these baskets. Here is the hand towel that I'm going to be using, and here is a basket that I'm going to display some plates in here just to do like a little vignette. You guys will see how I display it. And then here are some apples that I purchased, I want to say like 2 years ago from Hobby Lobby. And I'm going to be using those as well. And then I'll be using this green garland that I purchased from Hobby Lobby a few years ago that I took off my cabinet actually. And I'm going to style it here. So let's get into this video. And I'm not going to do a lot of talking. I'm going to do like a voiceover and just let some music play. But I just wanted to show you everything that I was going to be using to decorate. All right, you guys, I'm going to start off by just simply wiping down my hutch with this all-purpose cleaner that I purchased actually from the dollar store. I love the smell of it. It's the lemon scent. I usually clean with my Mrs. Meyer products, but I haven't been able to find any lately at Target or anywhere. So I'm just patiently waiting for my local Target to stock back up. So I'm just going to simply wipe down all the dust, make sure my hutch is nice and clean and ready to go. All right, you guys, so here are the plates that I'm going to be decorating my hutch with. I thrifted these beautiful antique plates from my local thrift shop, and I'm just going to be simply displaying 3 sets of the big plates and 3 sets of the smaller ones. Here, I usually do 4, like 2 on each shelves, but this time I decided to decorate with just 3 because I want to decorate with just more than plates on my hutch for my pre-fall decor, and I'm absolutely loving this really dark burgundy tone, and I'm loving the scene on this plate. It has a fall theme going on here. It has acorns going around the rim of the plate, and I just think it ties in perfectly for my pre-fall decor. So now I'm just simply taking the smaller plates and setting them in front of the bigger plates just to layer it nicely, and I'm absolutely loving how this looks. I'm going to do the exact same thing on the bottom shelf as well. Okay, now that I have my plates here displayed on my hutch evenly, just the way I like it, I'm going to start adding some greenery. I purchased, you're going to see in just a second, these little like aluminum tin little pots with some greenery. It looks almost like grass. I can't really say what it is, but I love them. That's all I do know. I did purchase them from Hobby Lobby around the springtime, and I just wanted to incorporate that pop of greenery with my plates here on my hutch without like overdoing it, if that makes any sense. So I'm just gonna simply place 2 of them here at the top of the shelf, and I am gonna place more greenery on the second shelf in just a second. Okay, now that I set that up, I'm going to take this gorgeous apple teapot that I purchased from my local thrift shop and display it on my top shelf. You guys, I love this vintage apple teapot. I'm not sure of the name of it, but I know I love it. And it looks so nice here on this top shelf. Okay, so now I'm going to take these 2 little tea plates that I'm going to place here on the top of my hutch and simply just display them in front of the plates. And then just a second, you're going to see me add the little teacups. I'm really absolutely loving how this is coming out. Okay, so here are the 2 matching teacups that I have that go with these 2 little tea plates, and I'm going to display them right here in front as well. And I'm really loving this pop of burgundy color. I know on camera it looks lighter, but in person it is much darker. And I'm just loving how it ties in with the apple decor right along with the greenery. Now that I've done that, I'm going to start working on the second shelf. All right, you guys, so now I'm going to take this matching milk jug. I think it's a milk jug, or is it a pitcher, you guys? I'm not really sure, but I purchased this from my local thrift shop, and I just want to simply add it to the second shelf because it matches so nicely with the matching teapot that I have on the first shelf. And I'm going to take some of these greenery pieces that I have that I use for my spring and summer decor and just add it inside of it just to give it like a pop of that greenery, to just have it stand out more on the shelf because my hutch is really dark. And then in just a second, I want to incorporate some books on my shelf, so you're going to see that in just a second. I'm going to add a few books that I thrifted from my local thrift shop right here on the opposite side of the plates, and I really like how this look. It just gives it a different textures, if that makes any sense. And I don't want my hutch to be overcrowded, so I want to make sure everything that I'm putting on my hutch has a place. So now I'm just going to add some more greenery, and what I decided to do is take some of that same matching greenery pieces that I have on my top shelf, as you can see in like that aluminum tin that it's in, that aluminum pot. I pulled them out and added those greenery pieces in these small little terracotta pots that I have, just to give it a pop of that terracotta color that I really like, and I feel like it ties in nicely with the burgundy tones of the apples and the plates. And then I simply just added that cute little apple sugar jar that I purchased from my local thrift shop, right along with that tiny little apple salt and pepper shaker. It's part of a set, and I thought it just looked so cute, so I just added one instead of two. And then here on the bottom shelf, I'm just gonna add these baskets, and I'm using a small little I don't know, it's not really a basket, but it's just like this small little item that I had to put, where you could put just like little items in it to use to raise this basket, because I want my apples to look like they're falling out of the basket. And inside of the basket, I have just some plastic bags, just to give the some leverage to the apples when I put inside the basket. And then here I'm going to simply just add the apples in the basket. You guys, this was so hard to do, and to get it to like stay still without falling out. So it took me a few tries until I actually got it to actually work the way I wanted to. But I'm really liking how this is turning out. I'm using these apple picks that I purchased from Hobby Lobby. The basket is as well as from Hobby Lobby. All the apples are from Hobby Lobby, and I wanted to incorporate some of the apple picks because of the greenery on the picks, the leaves. So I'm just simply trying to get this to work. And you guys, this is part of decorating. You have to play around with it. It's gonna not always turn out the way you want it right away, but if you just keep playing around with it and adjusting it, it will eventually turn out just the way you like it. So that's all I'm simply doing now, and I just want my apples to look like they are falling out of the basket. Oh my God, you guys, this took forever to do. Oh my Lord, it took so long. But I absolutely love how it turned out. I had to use different size apples. I love that I used the different color tones in the apples, like the apple picks that I have, that those apples are much lighter than the single apples that I have in the basket. And I'm loving how the greenery from the stem of the apple picks is popping out as well. And it's offsetting the colors nicely. And I'm loving how it looks like it's just falling out of the basket. Here is this little mini cake stand that I purchased from Goodwill, and I just want to fill it up with these little miniature apples just to display it, to give it a pop of that red on this second shelf. I really love how this turned out. You guys can leave me your opinion down in the comment section, but I'm really liking how this is all coming together. Okay, now that I'm done displaying the apples, I'm going to take these 2 little plates that I have left over from my little vintage plate collection that I have going on here. And I'm going to take 4 of these little tiny dessert bowls, I want to say they are, and just display them right here in the center. But first, what I'm going to do is I have these tiny little acorns that I purchased from Hobby Lobby last year, and I just want to use them just to give it a different color tone and texture to my hutch. So I'm just adding these little acorns to the plates, and I'm just going to simply display them right here in the bowl. And then I'm going to take them and just put them on the 2 little plates and add them right here in the center of my hutch on my bottom shelf. All right, you guys, now that I'm done doing that, I'm really liking how that looks there right in the center. I'm going to take this basket that I thrifted from Goodwill a few months ago, and I want to create like a little vignette out of it. So I want to display this beautiful kitchen towel that says fall is in the air because it's very near. It's coming, you guys. I'm so excited. And I want to create a little vignette out of this basket with this kitchen towel and the rest of the dishes that I have with this vintage set that I have collected a few months ago. It came with over like 22 pieces in total with the set. So I'm just going to use the remaining plates and bowls and simply place them here in this basket, just to display it on the bottom shelf to create a really nice vignette. I really love how this ends up turning out, and I hope you guys love it too. I'm going to take these little bowls right here, place them right in front of the plates. Okay, now that I have this set up this way and I put the smaller plates in front of the bigger ones, I want to take the rest of these little bowls and place them in the basket as well. And then just a second, I'm going to be placing a small little acorn, and I'm not really using the acorn for you guys to like see it because you're not going to be able to. It's actually just going to go in front of these bowls to help them sit up nice and straight for me so that they don't move out of place. All right, now that I got that to stand up nice and straight and not move around, I'm going to take these 2 apple mugs that you're going to see in just a second. I purchased these from the Goodwill, and they match my teapot perfectly. So what I'm going to do is just display them right here in this basket. And then in a second, you're going to see me take a little piece of greenery that I just had floating around somewhere in my home. And I just decided to display it in the top of the coffee mug just to give it that pop of greenery that I really like so much. You guys, I really like how this turned out. Please don't hesitate to leave me your opinion down in the comment section. I would love to know what you're thinking. If you like the way I decorated my hutch, do you think I should change anything around or add anything? Definitely leave me some comments down below. I love interacting with you all. All right, you guys, now that I'm done decorating the shelves, I'm going to take my garland that I have here. I've had it for many years. I usually use it to display over the top of my cabinets in my kitchen. But I decided to take one of them down to decorate and use on my hutch just to give it the pop of that green tone to help my hutch pop more, if that makes any sense, because of how dark my hutch really is. And I want my plates and the apples to pop against the black wood tone of my hutch right along with the pop of the greenery, if that makes any sense. I'm really liking how this is all tying together. And then I'm gonna take these little white baby breaths, I want to say they're called, and of these little pieces that I pulled from a bouquet, and just simply add them to the garland garland just to give it a pop of the white little florals, just because I have that displayed all over my hutch, all throughout the hutch, and I just wanted to kind of tie in with the garland, if that makes any sense. All right, you guys, I'm pretty much all done here, and I'm really liking how everything tied together and turned out. Please don't hesitate to leave your opinions down in the comment section. I absolutely love interacting with you all. And in just a second, you guys will see the final reveal on how my hutch turned out. And as always, you guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys really soon over here on my channel. I have so much more content coming your way for pre-fall, so stay tuned. I love you all. Bye.